releasing the chains movement of what Ari is building, and the No More Change Part 2 to this film has, truly transformed the lives of hundreds and thousands of young people, from people that have seen it that I've talked to.
Well, anything, one, that is being done by people that look like us, that is being created for people that look like us, and that also I love that it touches on a mental health component.
What does No More Change mean to you?
I think it's a holistic approach. Only women can do it, particularly women, black women. I'm just gonna say it. You carry the rain, you carry the light, you carry the spirit, you carry the civilization. This particular topic has to be handled with kid gloves, with love. It has to be happened with centeredness, and I just really feel that No More Change 2 really capitalizes and really drives home that love, that support, that intelligence that has created all of civilization. And maybe a lot of people can't afford mental health care, but if you're not talking about it, you're still making it taboo. So it's almost kind of like a pay it forward or a give back for me to be telling this kind of story when I know a film helped change my life.
What did you want to have happen in No More Change 2?
I wanted to tackle the issues and the concerns that we as black people face. Even though the stories are universal, it can apply to any family, any culture. I wanted solution-based interviews, solution-based topics, solution-based, because we can talk and complain about what's happening in our community or within ourselves or in our families all day long, but without knowing what to do, we won't see change. So that's what I want for this film.
How is that? Being a problem solver is something different.
Yes, thank you. Let's give it up for Naisha, Miss Aldrin Diamond. She's been a fabulous host. Thank you.
Can you talk about where you would start or give some advice to a person to start with the self-evaluation?
Just being more conscious of things that trigger me, things that piss me off, things that make me emotional, things that remind me of something that happened before in my life, maybe a childhood experience.
I got to a point where I got sick and tired of being sick and tired.
But you have to get uncomfortable and start seeking something different.
We have to work on our own selves from the cradle to the grave.
How do you, where do you, like you was just saying, where you start from to fix it? Because I don't even think sometimes that I even have a problem.
You have to forgive if you want to move forward, not for the other person per se, but for yourself. You need somebody who is trained in how the mind works and how the mind operates.
What change that you did not know you had were revealed in this process of creating this film?
Every single person that was in this film, I've learned something new about myself.
But in terms of chains and all that, I have broken them things down, stomped on them, pulled them through the ground.
Once I wrote the book, I felt, and I read it back to myself, I felt the anger, the animosity, the frustration, the disappointment. I felt that leave.
Let's give it up for Waiter. I call him A Waiter. He is my partner. He helped me put this together. I really honestly could not do it without him because he got the vision.
You telling our story. You sharing our narrative. And I'm going to support you however I can.
It's like you have to do it for you. And what's going to happen is there are going to be people in your family who start to catch on because they're seeing the change in you. They're inspired by you.
For Isaiah Washington, please.
This is a different kind of movie making. There's something that is going on that suggests we're not capable of thinking or moving toward our economic freedom. We all know this is a lie. That collectively, those of us that look like us, we have absolutely no value whatsoever. I think now is high time, particularly for a deliverable like this, okay? A tangible like this. And we really, really need this one to go viral. Serious.
this is a palatable forum to talk about mental health.
It gives us a chance to come together as a community and kind of face those issues, which is really hard for us to do.
I've witnessed a lot of alcoholism, to be exact, that tears down people's lives and backgrounds and things, so forth.
I'm just going to keep on just pushing this thing, and I'm actually going to be a contributor. So I'm going to put my money involved in this and share it, so Ari can be out there with the Wakanda.
It's so important to take accountability for your own healing. I'm always believing in hope. I work with a lot of women and men, majority women, who are incarcerated.
Wow.
So I will be sharing it with them and with some of my clients.
We started the conversation about healing for real. And we had some real everyday individuals to help individuals bring it to light, to be able to start healing from the stomach.
It's powerful. Everybody needs to see it.
Really was to open their eyes for me. So I know what I need to do now, starting tonight. Starting tonight.
It feels amazing. I tell everybody it feels liberating. We can all find a piece of ourselves in someone else's story.
So it all starts with you. Very similar to what this whole film is pretty much, saying. To be here is just, I hope that it inspires you to do the same. To release the chains and go after whatever it is. Don't let anything or anybody, any moment, any past story stop you. Thank you guys. Good night, y'all. Yeah. Thank you guys.